Hi and welcome. In this video I'm going to provide a brief overview of some of the top level features that Raptor has available in our web crawler and wider suite of SEO tools. So once you log in, you'll see the project screen where you can see any of the projects that you've added. If you're an agency or a freelancer and you have multiple clients, you can add a site to each project and have multiple projects displayed here, so it makes managing them a lot easier. Within a project you have a website and competitors, but you can also add multiple main sites if you want to group those together and add multiple competitors as well. From here you can crawl websites, go to reporting, technical auditing, change the settings or delete a site completely. So the reporting feature that we have available at the moment is very simple to use. You simply select the project, the site, click go, and you'll be able to see all of the analysis and crawl data that we had available during the latest crawl of that site. From here you can see information such as indexation, such as pages that are no index or disallowed, redirects, 400 and 500 errors, as well as wider groups such as inaccessible pages. You can also see other kind of issues such as thin content pages or pages with lots of content, page speed issues, internal linking problems such as pages with poor numbers of internal links, as well as metadata issues such as missing page titles or meta descriptions that exceed the recommended character count. And from here you can drill down into these pages and see more information about what pages are included in this and the specific data for each of these pages, such as the meta description, whether these pages are indexable, canonical, or measured in the site, contained in the sitemap. All of this information can be downloaded to CSV, but if you go to the export tab, you can create a range of different reports, such as the SEO report, which includes a range of different tabs that break down all of the information that you would expect to see in a typical SEO analysis, in a similar format to what you would see in the summary tab, so information on indexation, canonicalization, metadata, or Google Analytics. We also have available an images report, which shows you where every image is located on the site and what the alt tags are of those images, which is very useful if you want to optimize them for target keywords. And we also have a broken link report, which is fairly standard, that allows you to see where any of the broken links are on a website. Within the next section, you can download custom CSV files, and you can build these files yourself by selecting what information that you want to see within the file, or selecting everything and discriminating about and removing information from it, and simply clicking the download button will give you all of that information in the CSV file. Another feature that we have available is the SEO audit, which provides a top level overview of a website from an SEO perspective. And we break this down into content, indexation, canonicals, metadata, linking, and technical information. So for example, in the canonical section, you can see types of canonical issues such as pages that have a www versus not, or HTTPS versus HTTP, as well as pages that are canonical, non-canonical, or are missing a canonical tag. And we also show the word count for the canonical pages broken into different buckets, such as ones that would have thin content or not very much content or lots of content. There's also information in here such as page speed, load times, again broken down into buckets so that you could see that as a distribution across the site, and then status codes of different pages. Most of this information is available so that you can click through and see all of the pages that return a status 200 or all of the ones that return a status 400. And that will take you through to a page where you can, again, just drill down into this a little bit further and see all of the pages that have, say, a 404 error. Now, we also have a competitor analysis feature, which allows you to compare one site against another or compare one site against multiple sites. In this case, I have two sites added to the project, and so if we select both of those sites and run the analysis, you could then see very similar information to what you would see in the SEO audit, but broken down into a more competitive format. So for example, you can see the number of the word count on canonical pages on this site compared to the word count of canonical pages on another site. This is really good for taking an SEO snapshot, or for just comparing your site to a range of competitors, or for determining benchmarks for where you need to be in terms of the word count that you have on the site, the amount of pages or data, images, and also things like page speed. By comparing the load times of your site to the load times of another site, you can see how well you compete and create benchmarks based on that. Okay, so this is a top level overview. If you'd like to see a little bit more information about any of these topics, you can click through to the specific pages and see more in-depth videos. Thanks for watching.